Hey Fragrance family, I'm David, I'm a fragrance pro. It's been a long time coming, but I really wanted to do a collection video. And before we get started, I just want to talk about my philosophy with my fragrances briefly. So I'm not what you would call a collector. I don't have a huge collection, as you'll see. I mainly just keep fragrances that I just really love. And because of that, my collection, as it were, is fairly small. So all your typical reviewers who have done collection videos, they have huge collections, and I love watching those videos. Mine is very small in comparison. With that, I'm going to show you where I keep all my fragrances. Let's go. Alright, so this is where all the magic happens. Child safety locks, of course. I have to keep my kids out of breaking my stash. So let's take a peek. As you can see, everything is right here. It's under a sink in a cupboard in a mostly unused bathroom. Some people ask me where should I keep all my fragrances, and this is a great place to keep them. It keeps the temperature pretty regulated and it keeps it dark, and that's what you want to store a fragrance. You want to keep it away from light. You want to keep it away from heat as much as possible. So this is it. This is how I have everything laid out. It's pretty jammed in there. All right, so let's take everything out. I'm going to put it on a table and we'll go one by one and show you everything. All right, so here it is. I kind of laid it out as close as I could to how I have it in my cupboard there. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. If I have a review, I'll say I have a review, and that has obviously my full thoughts. I'll just give a couple of brief thoughts about them real quick. One more thing too, I have some decants up here, but these decants are really kind of my mainstays in my collection. It doesn't include small decants or samples, obviously. And this collection video does not include bottles that I get for review from companies. Most of those bottles, about 95% of them, I just give away for Christmas. So those I have stashed away, so I don't keep those. But these are just my mainstays in my collection. So first, Mojave Ghost by Byredo. Really love that scent. Fruity floral scent, very juicy. Really one of my favorites for spring. Fantastic. Next is Sova by Slumber House. Beautiful bottle. One of my favorite fall scents. Really just an incredibly weird but gorgeous scent. Really good. Guerlain Homme. It's a really small bottle. A friend actually gave that to me, a reviewer friend, and I really like this. Kind of a mojito, patchouli type of smell. Really awesome. Poivre Saint-Rocan, this is a travel sprayer. Another reviewer friend gave this to me after he realized that I really love it, and one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Just a really great woody, spicy scent. Tea for Two by L'Artisan. Fantastic tea scent. Just a really wonderful scent. I just wore this the other day, and just is great for the beginning of fall. Absolutely love it. All right, so let's go to the Imaginary Authors fragrances. City on Fire, really smoky, berry, musky scent. Really enjoy that one. Have a review of that below. Mosaic by Imaginary Authors, really nice limestone bergamot scent. Supposed to be reminiscent of an old Italian aftershave or shaving soap, and it does a really great job at that. Memoirs of a Trespasser, great vanilla scent, vanilla, guaiac, a little bit of booziness in there. Just a really wonderful fall scent. Have a review of that below. Every Storm a Serenade. This reminds me kind of like an upgrade to Acqua di Gio. It's a woody aquatic scent with some spruce and just a really nice salty, musky dry down that's really wonderful. And I have a huge review of this with a lot of different reviewers. You can go and watch that. And I have another bottle of that. I have a backup bottle apparently. Slow Explosions, Imaginary Author's latest release, as of this video anyway. It's a saffron rose combo that smells really good. It's not really my thing, but it's a really beautiful scent. Very unique too. Really like it. Cobra and the Canary, probably my favorite from their line. It's a leather scent that has an amazing leather start. It has lemon and hay and a whole bunch of other weird stuff. Has iris in there. Really, really good. I've been wearing this recently, and I really love this stuff. Here's my decant of Falling into the Sea. I actually had a bottle break, so I took this off and put it on there. It's a really nice fruity, salty scent that is, if you had like an EQ, this would be like mostly high notes. It's very interesting. Really, my kids really love this actually. Cape Heartache by Imaginary Authors. This is another decant. Really nice pine, balsam fir, and strawberry scent. I really like to wear this around Christmas time. It's a really nice scent. Next is Voyage d'Hermes. You can't tell because that's a decant. But a really gorgeous lemon scent that has this really nice chlorinated type smell, and it has a musky dry down. Really enjoy that. I'm going to have a review of that to come. Next is Epis Marine by Hermes from the Hermescence collection. I have a review of this. You can go and check that out. This is a really funny scent. This is an aquatic scent, but with some spice to it. And the spice is like a cumin, and it also has like a toasted sesame note to it. It's kind of strange, but it really works. And I really, really like this. This reminds me a lot of Cartier Declaration. Both of them are good in their own ways, but this is my decant of Epis Marine anyway. Next is Rive d'Ambre by Tom Ford, one of the best summer scents out there. A phenomenal citrus scent. And this is my decant. This is actually the travel sprayer that you can get. So really can just kind of pulls out. There you go. That's how much juice I have left. I have a review of this to come, but just an amazing citrusy green scent. It's just so good. Next is a decant of Tuscan Leather by Tom Ford. I have a review of that if you want to go watch it. Really good leather scent with some smoke and some berry in there. Really beautiful scent. Another little decant of Tuscan Leather there. Next is Ambre Rousse by Parfum d'Empire. And these are my decants of that. I love this scent. I have a review down below. It has some really weird notes in there. It's supposed to have a vodka note in there, but I get like olives and raisins and caramel and hay and notes that aren't listed in there. But it is an amber scent. I don't normally like amber scents, but this really works well, especially in the really cold winter that I never experienced in Alabama. Anyway, a reviewer friend got this for me. Just out of the kindness of his heart, he sent me a gift certificate to Lucky Scent, and I really appreciate that. Next is Eau de Beau. Eau de Beau, wonderful value vanilla scent from L'Occitane. Have a review of that too if you want to go watch that. It has cypress and a little bit of a spicy note in there from cardamom, and it's just a really wonderful scent for fall. Of course, Dior Homme. I love Dior Homme, one of my favorite fragrances. It has that iris lipsticky note with some patchouli and tonka, and it's just a phenomenal modern masculine scent. Dior Homme Intense is just a more intense version of Dior Homme. This is not the original formulation. This is, I think, the next formulation after it. Still really good. It has an ambrette note in there. Almost like a sweet chocolatey scent in there, but really, really good for the winter time. I like to wear Dior Homme a little bit when it's in the warmer side, and then this when it's on the colder side. Really enjoy both. Next is Dior Sauvage. I have a review of that. This took me by surprise because when I first smelled it, I was not too impressed, but then the more I wore it, the more I realized this is just a very elegant, simple scent that's done so well. I absolutely love, love, love the start of this fragrance with a bergamot opening. It's superb. And it does have kind of a mall type dry down, and I don't really love the dry down, but I really wear this for the opening. The opening reminds me of a scent that I fell in love with years and years and years ago, and I absolutely adore this scent now. Next is Sweet Dreams by A Lab on Fire. I don't really wear this actually at all. I've worn it a couple of times. We had planned to make a review of this, but we scrapped it, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But this is a really soft orange blossom scent, if memory recalls. It is a very nice scent. It does actually remind me of going to sleep. Maybe that's just the name, but it reminds me just of a really relaxed scent, something that I really would wear to bed, and it's a very nice scent, even though I just never wear it. Next is an aftershave called Lilac Vegetal, and I never wear this, but my granddaddy wore this exclusively, and so this reminds me a lot of him, and he passed away a few years, and so I just have this just to kind of remind me of him, and so I miss him a lot. He was a really good man. This is not a smell that I would wear. It does remind me of kind of an older gentleman, but I just really have this for nostalgia's sake, and I don't ever want to get rid of it. Next is Un Jardin en Méditerranée. A subscriber sent this to me. I really appreciate that, and I have a review planned with a reviewer coming soon. It's a very good fig scent with pistachio, and it's fig leaves. It's really nice, actually. Really good for the spring and summer. Next is Un Jardin sur le Nil, and this reminds me of my daughter. I wore this a lot whenever she was born. Really wonderful green mango scent, and I absolutely love this in the spring. and especially around my daughter's birthday. My wife really loves this too. She really likes it when I wear it. I think I might review this with her, but if not, I do have a review coming either way. So I know I've been saying that for about a year, but I do have a review of this coming, so it's planned. Next is Tom Ford Oud Wood. This is my decant, obviously. Really love Oud Wood. May be my favorite from the Tom Ford line. I love woody, spicy scents, and this is just the perfect woody, spicy scent. It has a little bit of an odd note in there because it reminds me of kind of like a dusty heater, but you get a very peppery, woody scent with kind of a medicinal oud, and it's just amazing, amazing, amazing. This is one of those scents, for some reason, I wear a lot right after Thanksgiving. I don't know why, but I just do. Really love this scent. Next is my decant of Tobacco Vanille. I have a review of that if you want to go watch that. Really good tobacco and vanilla scent, as it says. And that's about it. There's a little bit more going on, but it's just a really wonderful scent. Really probably the best selling fragrance in the Tom Ford line, I would assume, at least from all the hype that it gets in the fragrance community. But really worth it. It's just a really deep, dark, dense tobacco vanilla scent. Wonderful. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I'm going to split this collection video up into a few different parts, and I'll have a link down below to the next part. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. I'll see you next time. Bye.